Labour right has returned. But there is a silent majorities out there. And those silent majority is a lot, but I have 4 categories. The first category is the people who want to know where both money went. Can only know under the People's National Party government. Wants to know the remainder of the illicit 7 can only know under the People's National Party. The people who wants to know the depth of the corruption of this current administration know that they can only know under the People's National Party. And the people who wants to see this Prime Minister hold accountable to set a president for all incoming Prime Minister, they are waiting in the wings for this election. You hear what I said?
Loud and clear, Janoi, loud and clear.
So that silent majority, if each of that silent majority is 2% of Jamaica, that is 8% of vote added to the People's National Party. Who know? A lot of people want to know how vote money go. A lot of people want to know who is the remaining illicit 7. There is a lot of people out there who need to know these things. And they are neither PNP nor Labour right. But them a vote for know them something here. And they know a lot of things is hiding where they can only know under the People's National Party. So they are waiting in the wings. That is my 50 cents.
Thank you, Janoi. Big up yourself, sir. Blessings. Drizzy, you there?
Man, yeah.
Wagwan, welcome.
Yeah. Howard is what? Howard is the councillor or what?
He might be head boy.
Head boy. No man, each time Howard talk, you have to listen. You have to listen, and as a young youth, you learn so much. But yes. My 2 cents is, why are we worried about what they said? To me, as Howard would say, this makes us feel even more comfortable to show us that they are not ready.
Yes.
And they understand what's going on the streets. And they realize that the momentum way past them.
True.
So they're going to now try to frustrate the comrades, try to draw it out as much as possible to see if they can come up now with something go wrong and it just rock back with them. So all we have to do is just hold our composure and just rock with the wave.
Yes.
And the people have the power. And when the people have the power, then they have to do what we said the First Lady speak about. Lock off the war. Lock down the transport. That's all we have to do. Because when she come out and says stuff like this, it's just telling us that they are not prepared.
True.
I don't think we should be in a fumble now where we are worried about anything. We're not supposed to worry because it's telling us that they are not prepared.
Yes.
So they want time, they are buying time. And the least little mistake that we make now, that's when they are going to capitalize on it. So all we have to do is just be calm.
Stay focused.
Be calm and stay focused. As I said, you said the private sector, they have a big say as well. And if things not going their way, they are going to ball out.
True.
And the civil servants pay a lot when it comes on to election. And I can tell you that they are fed up. They probably can't come out and talk based on their job. So they have to be quiet. We have the voice, we can speak. If police, nurse, teacher come out and speak, problem. They're under pressure. So they are the most likely one that keep quiet. But on the voting day and election day, they let the pen or the pencil talk for them.
True.
So I don't think we should be worried. Just stay focused Yeah, man, that's my 2 cents.
All right, Drizzy, big up yourself, my brother.
Yeah, man,
Manners and
cool.
respect every time. Stay safe on the gravel.
But
Cool.
Drizzy, we in the private sector have feelings too, you know. We feeling it too, you know.
But the thing is that a lot of persons are afraid to talk. The pay is not much. They still try to protect their job and stay on the back burner.
I can't tell.
Private sector is not being boisterous.
I can tell you for a person who operates business in Jamaica, we have a company. I own a company that does shipping. We ship to Canada, England, America on a daily basis. And we are feeling it because we can't even get it, we can't even produce enough to export these last years. We can't even get it from the farmers who prefer buy these last years because our production is very low. And I am not only talking on behalf of the export, because I am also one of the persons who own a company in the United States who import goods into the United States.
All right.
So the Prime Minister barely mentioned about the tariffs that hitting us in Jamaica. Our prices from Jamaica out of the market.
That's it.
We might just have to concentrate on Canada and England and the rest of it, and just get up. We might be totally priced ourselves out of the market in the United States, which is our biggest market.
Serious thing. But stick up in the Dina, make me make Silver Bullet coming in at the conversation. Good morning, sir. Wagwan, Silver.
Good morning, man. Dino, good morning. Respect. What I wanted to do, Dino, please come on this program more frequently and let us know about the exporting because you're sweeping it under the rug. Mr. Dre, could you please let Brad come in? I want to hear what Brad have to say.
Brad have already spoken and she just leave the box.
Oh, okay. All
right, Drizzy,
I heard what Howard was saying. Everything that Howard was saying is true. The import, that 10% tariff that imposed on Jamaica, we are going to feel it for years to come. And every single thing, it's going to be a domino effect, first of all. Don't bother believe that if you're not send nothing, export anything to America, you're not going to feel the pinch. That's where he started. And I told you before, Jay, that, you know, it was not, the trip was nothing good.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, I did make that clear. And a lot more gonna come, Jay. This is the beginning. A lot more gonna come. A lot. Yesterday I heard the Prime Minister talking about it's we must anticipate a shock. This is more than a shock. Yeah, this is a wave. This is a tidal wave. You know, so let him, you know, sweep it under the rug and downplay it like, oh, this is nothing. He don't see anything yet. He'll enjoy the rest of the day, my friend. Big up yourself.
All right, Silver Bullet, big up yourself. Blessings, sir.
Yeah, man.
As I wrap up the program, I just want to let the persons, especially in St. Thomas and also St. Mary, in particularly St. Mary Western, because as I said, when you see the young people them are going good in a politics, we have to highlight them. And some persons living in St. Mary keep on sending me some work that is happening in Western St. Mary. And I have to just pause and big up what's happening in Western St. Mary. Because let me tell you something, Jamaica. I cannot believe that the labor rights have the Gale division for 20 odd years. And this young man, the new councillor, I'm not in it a year, or probably a little over a year now. And some breeder work when me see some people in a Western St. Mary are sent to me. We have to highlight Councillor Giovanni Byfield. And I could not wrap up the program without sending him some shout out.
Not continue, Dre, but that young man started working the division long before he became a councillor.
Can you imagine?
I started a lot of work in the division before he was elected as a councillor.
It is admirable. And we just want to encourage the young people them in politics and just ask them to keep the faith.
And
One heap of persons have been reaching out to me.
Western St. Mary as a member of parliament who was promised the resident of Masonhall in 2008 that within 100 days of electing me as a member of parliament, I'm going to be running water in the district. What we see last week was him get the Minister of Water and the Prime Minister to fool the people of Masonhall that they're getting water by putting a truck up on top of the hill, run some pipe down to the road, put up a standpipe and turn on water. So Masonhall getting water when there's no pipeline in Masonhall.
Unbelievable. But as I wrap up the show for this week, comrades, I just want everybody to remain calm. Let us just continue to remain united. Let us continue to champion the message of the People's National Party. It is a distraction. No mind what this constitution lady wants to say about moving the election date up until probably in December of this year. Let us just stay focused. Let us continue to champion the message of Mark Jefferson Golding and the People's National Party. I want to thank everybody for participating this week. As I said, next week is going to be an awesome one right here on this platform. Starting on Tuesday, we'll be joined by the next Member of Parliament for St. Anne Northeastern, Mr. Ryan Simpson. He will be joining the platform at 10:15 a.m. That's on Tuesday, coming next week. And on Wednesday, we'll be joined by the next Member of Parliament, Dr. Kenneth Russell for Southeast St. Anne. That's on Thursday. And this is on Wednesday. So Ryan Simpson on Tuesday, Dr. Kenneth Russell on Wednesday, Senator Gabriella Morris on Thursday. And on Friday, we'll wrap up the week with my next Member of Parliament, Comrade Danishka Williams, on Friday. So next week we have a full slate of candidates and we are going to start with St. Anne. So Senator Gabby on Thursday, Dr. Kenneth Russell on Wednesday, and Dr. Ryan Simpson on Tuesday. Jamaica, I want to thank each and every one of you for participating. The show has been excellent. But before I wrap up, I didn't even realize that I didn't give Elder Martin a chance to speak. So Elder, before I go on, Elder Martin, turn on your microphone, please, and thanks. My apologies, sir.
Yes, that's all right. That's all right. I'm satisfied over what I'm hearing. Everybody's pushing back on Malibu. my part would be pushing back on Malibu too.
Yes.
But one thing I want to ask you, I don't know if you hear about them. I was on a platform yesterday and there is 3 little youth out of St. Thomas. We sing one lovely song,
Yes.
And we want them to promote them. So say if you can get in touch and promote the little youth that we want to have them. Because youth them say them have 160 youth and follow them already,
Yes.
So promote them quick. I believe their name Young Q or something like that.
I think I come across the video for real.
Good. So promote them to me, brother. Have a good weekend also.
Yes, man. Uncle Martin, big up yourself. Blessings to everybody. As I said, I want to thank everybody for, participating this week. It was awesome. We spoke with the party leader, Mark Golding. We spoke with Damian Crawford. And we spoke with the General Secretary. It has been an excellent week. And next week, we will continue the work of the People's National Party.
Dre, when you see your candidate tell her she have no manners, I sent her so much message and she didn't respond to none. Saying I lost her mom's phone number. Get it to me.
True?
Yeah, man. Roma is a very close friend of mine.
All right, I'll go and speak with Dan and make sure say Dina reach out to her. I will. But yes, comrades, on behalf of everybody, Janoy, the head boy Howard, Dino, Silver Bullet, and Elder Martin, big up on yourself and thank you all so much for participating. Not sure I will be on Saturday or Sunday, but definitely all road leads to right here on this platform on Monday. I might come on tomorrow or Sunday, depending on how I'm feeling. But big up on yourself, everybody. The word is love. As I said, let us continue. Let us continue to champion them. I see Tremor call me. Hold on, they make me hear what Trems have to say. I bet she'll say a mistake. Me have to big up my moderators. They have been doing an excellent work holding down the platform. Trems, Wagwan!
Comrades, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Joy.
Yes.
I just wanted to remind persons that Sunday at 3 p.m. the People's National Party will be having the People's Court. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
The People's Parliament. I'm sorry. 3 p.m. on Sunday.
Yes, Mr.
The People's Parliament. So please tune in as the party leader and the
What time Sunday?
spokesperson.
What time Sunday can we just say they're supposed to have a meeting in Central St. Mary Sunday also?
3 p.m. it said.
Yes, 3 p.m. Yes, 3 p.m.
Yeah.
But the People's Parliament, so you know what that means.
Yep.
All right, Brad.
I wanted to remind everybody of that, but that's it. Thanks, guys.
Yes. Thank you, Brad. Big up yourself. Blessings every time. So, everybody, big up on yourself. Thank you guys so much for participating. I want to thank y'all for just, believing in the platform. Thanks to each and every one, and hope you all have a fantastic weekend. The word is love Jamaica. As I said, let us continue to focus on the People's National Party. Let us just avoid the labor rights. They are desperate and they are sad. And we just want to, remain focused on what we are doing. So Jamaica, don't forget, Tuesday, Northeast St. Anne, Dr. Ryan Simpson. Wednesday, Dr. Kenneth Russell. And on Thursday, Senator Gabriela Morris. And we'll wrap up the week on Friday with my MP in waiting, Comrade Danishka Williams, on Friday. Jamaica, thank you so much for an awesome week. The word is forever love. Thank you so much. You make me feel proud. And I cannot just not come on a daily and thank you all so much for the love and the support. Big up on yourself, Jamaica. Stay safe.